Aha! It works. So it does. This is going to be an experiment in frustration, I think. Streaming from the sofa. Now I forgot that if I have my headphones plugged in, my keyboard doesn't work. Don't think I can get my Bluetooth adapter to work from the back of the machine. Yeah, we can try. If it works, it'll be a miracle. I did think about streaming some more South Park tonight. I was up till 4:30? 4:30 in the morning? I just got so carried away playing it. I kind of thought, well, maybe I should have something a bit more sedate to chill out. I'm not feeling too well, so I thought I'd be out in space for a little while. I started this particular game offline. '13th of October, apparently. And yeah, this was due to they wanted us to start a new save because weird things happen with this new update they've done, where they've introduced some new mechanics. Some of which being terrain as a resource. So you every time you scoop a bit of terrain up, it goes inside of there it is. It goes inside of one of those canisters I got on my rucksack, and then the soil gets used as a resource to make resources, which is very funky. I really wish they would get rid of the name label thing, because I know what a piece of compound looks like, and I know that they are still in early access for this, but I just wish they would stop that stuff. Now, I left off last time, made a rover. I think that was just to travel a bit further afield. To maybe some another thing they're doing is they're particularly doing a bit more with the power. So when you run out of power on your backpack, you don't kind of automatically trickle charge, I think that's their term. You have to be very careful. It takes a while to actually get the solar panels researched. And what I have never really understood with this game is this astronaut has mastered space travel. We're led to believe that he doesn't know how, or never left Earth, or left wherever he was, with a GPS. No way of mapping out everything. They basically go out into the world blind for everything. I just think that's a bit short-sighted with the developers. It is, of course, a big undertaking to have what is a procedurally generated. Okay, I'll stick that back. The controller implementation's a little better. Still not great. Still haven't found out a way to put things automatically in. So is that it? Do it? Yeah, there you go. Machine downloads. Get that. Some lithium. To use. Imagine if I've got power on the rover, means that it's automatically full. That's the theory. I'll keep a good lookout on base is west. Because I have in the past gone on huge exploration missions and completely lost where the base is. Right, old mess. I think I am specifically scouted for rarities. Sometimes rarities underneath this plant. Thankfully, the markers for base are a bit taller. See them. Also done is adjusted the physics of the rovers so they actually feel like they're drivable vehicles, and it sometimes feels a little better, but it's still, I still don't like the idea that when I'm pushing forwards, it goes in the direction the camera's pointing. It's not how physics works. It's not how driving works. I want to, when I go forwards, I want to be driving forwards. I'm facing sideways, and I just want to still go forwards. It man. What I've done this successfully now on this build is I've actually made an underground base, which is very cool. I mean, it seems to it's still somewhat reliant on charging from the surface. It's not completely self-sufficient. There's just not enough organic coal to sustain what's going on. I haven't actually tried using their increased it's like the I suppose it'll be not a refinery. Cool. That's like a power plant. But coal, you don't find coal that often. So, don't think I'll contemplate doing that. Kinda wanna make my base kind of ecologically sound. Of the environment. I have to go. Forgot that I should have actually made trailer. Sometimes doesn't work out very well. Wait, come on, not really not go up a slope. Something like that. Rubbish. They've added different shaping tools as well. When I'm actually adding to the terrain, it actually uses the rain I've got stored in the backpack. Taking it away. Since their update as well, the rovers seem to do a lot more four-wheel steering. It's going to end in death and jump over that chasm. You just know I'll go over there and press that, don't you? Space, new explosion. Apparently. Everything else but explosions, no. When did you reverse? I'm pushing forwards on the joypad. These new driving. What? What is the logic of these driving physics? Well, they're not driving physics, but driving controls. They're just. I would like to talk to System Era, the people that made this game, and I would like to slap the person that was a good idea. Okay, vehicle that doesn't drive like it's caught on B. That's another thing I think they should really stop is making everything a collision volume. I had a planet that I went to. Every single minute plant had a collision volume. Like couldn't go anywhere. On a rover. I'm led to believe that it's possible to cut wreckage that has power points, I think, to access the compass. It's in the mess. I would say that they've increased the difficulty a little, because before, the first thing you get is a solar panel and you pretty much power everything from there. Never run out of power. Because your rucksack trickle charged. So to speak. I did get a sense of direction. No driving skill. Because of these stupid driving controls, and always fighting against these things, because it's like Now, if I join that to the back, it'll probably start kind of find my canister. So that's all. The only way I'm going to be able to power this is through organic matter. Gotta get organic matter. Oh, I can see a way out. Somewhere. Stuff. Do I power cells? Don't think I've researched. Battery. Really tempted to see what happens. I press the time top of that. Oh, that's a connection. To blow up all this plant. Hey, they're indestructible. Is it that gives me all? Time down here. Going to a concert. To a gig. His name is Michael Bianchino. It's his 50th birthday. They're doing like a 50th celebration. It's like a film soundtrack poser. And I listened to some of his work. I think he did the soundtrack for the first Medal of Honor game. Lost TV series. Did. Fix this bug. I think he also probably did the Incredibles soundtrack, which is the Pixar film. That needs to be melted. That has a place. We also improved the music in this game. Before it was very sort of samey. It's good music. But it tended to kind of beat after a while, but now it seems a bit more varied. It's rather relaxing. Turn myself around. I've also done with this game is changed how fuel is defined, because now you have to get the you have to get the basic component of the fuel, which is shit. Basic component of fuel, which is ammonium, and then refine that into hydrazine. Question is, rid of that marker somewhere. Where I die. It's looking resin. Is that the basic component? Canister mechanics. Zero to you. Some setback. You hosted me there, can't see it so far, but whoever it was, thank you very much. Generally can't do work at night. She have organic generator. I'm unsure whether this game will ever kind of get to any game status. This game's going to forever be a sandbox full of certain mechanics. It's like testing that something worked, but never really making a gain out of it. How you feeling, Fire Willy? How's your teeth doing? Canisters, what? No, I don't buy full price games very often at all. I was tempted, you know, I spent like 50 quid on the South Park. Some pound sales. I was tempted to get Senua's Sacrifice, planning on doing a charity stream for that sometime in the future, or like a mental health charity. There's only so much kind of to eat, you know, as much as I want to sit on my bum and play games all day. It's not very healthy. She makes the problems that I've got back worse. Although I found that I know this is probably the same for a lot of people. Escapism is a good way to get around health problems. The only problem with that is get right back to where you were when you finished. So as nice as it is to escape for a little while, kind of go off and into these virtual worlds, kind of still need to maintain. Do have 8 years of I'd say probably being a paper boy and carrying heavy paper bags was one of the main reasons why my back is a bit screwed. but it's not the entire reason. Fortunately, not a lot can be done for it. Stuck with a spine that hates me. So spend the majority of days pain, which is very hard to kind of convey to someone that has only their only experience of pain is a minute, short period of time. Mine's been for 19 years. It's a pain you just can't kind of live. Don't know if I'm ever going to find my rover. Not sure. It's going to show me a marker for it because under the ground. Kind of know where I was when I accidentally fell through a hole in the earth. Music to this game reminds me a lot of... It's as if... I don't know if you know the composer, Chuck Wilde, or perhaps... what's his name? Robert Fripp. It's a lot like that. He would make a lot of soundscapes. Shit, did I make a medium rover and not a large rover? Balls. Balls, balls, balls. Right, let's see if I can actually... make some copper and aluminium. Grab some terrain as a resource. I suppose this is like the same as if you were gold digging, like Fire Willy was the other night. I mean literally gaming. Panning for gold, as they say. So it's like sifting out this terrain, finding something in it. Oh, thanks for the host, Mr. Lord Chameleon. Very nice of you. The notification didn't come. Can you do? So this is like a big terrain sandbox. What do you think about it? Let's fill up Oh, excuse me. Stir in there. Puts the lotion on his skin and puts it back in the basket. Something like that. Now you can actually make more materials out of this. What you can't do is make refined materials. That would be cheating. So you can make ores. It's just a pity I don't have a laterite sample. So, yeah. I wonder how they were thinking of these modules. Thought, well, we'll have a trade platform because that will make it easier to get resources. Oh, it's a solar panel. But how does that work? How does a trade platform actually work? So that rocket's gone off and got me a resource, rather than me going hunting for it. Right, so this is quite funky. I had got some. Oh. It's an alignment thing for my gun. So I can build specific shapes. When I have material instance. So I can make really flat. Or build it up, down. At least I thought, yeah, I thought you could actually build a curve. Build something around you. Shield. Speed. Right, let's put laterites in the basket. Our resources to get say mine, it's not mining resources. Sure. Turbo. Right, so I need a seat. Compound. Of course I put it on my gun. Very small solar panel. See if I can go hunting for my body. I was wondering why they had a. You can get a thruster in the game, but I wondered why. Can you build your own kind of custom spaceship? Because I put a thruster on my rover. I think you have to have it powered by some type of fuel. So you put hydrazine on it. And as soon as you put the hydrazine on it, it fires up. So I've had it where I haven't been on the rover, I think, and it just fired and off it went. It was like, that's how that. Boost mod? What's gonna do? We're gonna go too far away. I hate it that the button to get out your gun and to get in vehicles is exactly the same. Game crash? Yep. It's either that or it's gonna go back suddenly. What might be quite funny is if it puts me back underground. Hoping that it's either this weekend or next week